Hello, everybody. What's happening? What's happening? Whoa, 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 whoa. What was that? Oh. Hey. Happy 2 months. Married 2 months. Thank you for doing that. Hello. I don't get it. So, did you just jump in? Did you... I don't... What just happened? What happened? I'm confused. What'd you do? I'm really confused. Did you renew your subscription? Is that what that was? I'm confused. Whatever it was, thank you. I think, but hey, married 2 months. Happy 2 months. It's my first message since I hit 2 months. Oh, so it automatically sent. That's cool. I didn't know it does that. That's awesome. Well, married 2 months. Cool. So any members? Chowder, is that comfortable for you, kitty? Are you really comfortable? Can I at least do this for you? Okay. Go sleep. Go sleep. Bye. Okay, so any members who have their thing renew and go into a new month or a new tier, I guess, if they don't send a message, it'll automatically make that notification. That's cool. Unexpected. Very cool. Hey, thanks for teaching me something. I'm still getting you some memberships. I've been doing it for 3 months, but I did take like a month-long break, so. Hey, happy 2 months. Go put your head against the makeshift pillow. My cat is on my lap as I'm playing this game and streaming, and he's not the happiest with the current setup. Are you actually comfortable? Like, you're leaning against a wooden table. Okay. Like, you have so much, such a nicer setup. You move 2 feet. But instead he's choosing to lean against the wooden table. You know what? That's fine. And that makes him happy.
I think something just went in my mouth.
Maya, nobody asked. Shut up, Meg. There you go, Charlie. Now he moved. Alright, very good.
But it's not. It's not at all. I hate it.
Oh, beer sounds good right now. But I'm not drinking for Lent. I'm not a big fan of beer. I'm a cider guy. I like ciders.
You thought all that would make a fucking difference? Stupid twat.
Whoa, a little hostile there, Maya. was weird. You see that detector glitch? Also, how you doing, Apocalypse Hoopa? How you doing? What's new? What's up? How are things? How are the kids? Kids exploded. Nice, nice. That's what we want. That's how we're gonna build the future of America, is by exploiting the kids after feeding golf balls. Okay, exploiting golf balls. Actually, a little side story to that. I work at a golf course, and one of my old coworkers, who I don't think works there anymore, I say that because he's not to college, from like this or not. But long story short, he had a golf ball with a bullet in it. Now, it wasn't so much a bullet as it was a dud or a blank. Like, it still had gunpowder in it, but you know, there's nothing to shoot forward. So he hit it off the first tee right next to the pro shop, and the bang, I swear it was louder than an actual gunshot. It was unbelievable. Like, it didn't help it propel forward at all, but it was pretty darn cool. It was pretty cool. Oh, there we go. That was a little bit quiet. Tired. Oh, I worry, I'm tired. I actually look forward to when this is over. I don't know. I feel like I'm wasting time doing this grind, but I did it in Cold War. I want to do it in Black Ops 6. So I was doing a thought experiment the other day. Actually, because you sent me a video about how Treyarch is doing the AI-generated game stuff. And I got to thinking, what would it take for them to turn a real, true profit? Like, what would it take for the Call of Duty community to come together and unanimously praise Activision for making a choice? Which I think is something that will never truly happen, per se. But I think there's one thing that they can do, which people have been asking for well over a decade, that would be pretty unanimously loved if they did it right. Which wouldn't be that hard. And that's a zombies game. And I don't mean, you know, I don't mean like a game of just Call of Duty Zombies and a whole storyline campaign. I mean, maybe take the cutscenes, remaster the cutscenes, you know, amp up the quality on the voice acting, and the lines and MP3 files, and just re-release every single map that has ever been created in Call of Duty Zombies in one game for $40. You could have your own system of progression, You could have multiple game modes, include grief, include turned, include Calabunga cranked, include you name it. You know, like just include literally every single piece of zombies gameplay that's ever existed with its own unique flavor and put it on sale for $40. I think that would probably be the only way Activision could get into the true good graces of the community again. Because here's the thing, I like Black Ops 6. I enjoy this game. I really do. I understand the issues with it behind the scenes. I understand the AI slop. I understand the voice actors and the developers and developers. I understand the Activision issues and you name it, I understand it. I do. I get the hate. But if you ignore all of that, you ignore the story even, you just look at the game for what it is, the Omni movement and the way it looks and the flow of the game. There are flaws, but I think at the core, this is a really good game. I've said it for a long time, and I will keep saying it. This is a fun game. However, big however, just because Black Ops 6 is a fun game doesn't mean it's a good game. And I think if this is their way of trying to get into the good graces of the Call of Duty community, I don't think it's gonna work. Treyarch. Okay, Chowder, I'm sorry about that, buddy. I kinda got off my lap. I look. How do I say this? The Treyarch of today is not the Treyarch of yesteryear. They've changed, obviously. Personnel changes, people change, bosses change, all that. But no matter what, I think there is a degree of responsibility the developers have to take for the lack of performance of the game. For example, the cheating epidemic, right? I don't play a lot of multiplayer, so I wouldn't know a whole lot, but I can tell you this. The anti-cheat, quote-unquote, it's trash. It's a trash system. One of my friends got banned for, I think, 3 days for not even saying a bad slur. He just said a swear in chat, and he got banned for 3 days. And now, anybody who played with him had to play with cheaters. Like, that's an example, right? Like, I get it. You want to make the community safe and happy and all that. But, look, it's Call of Duty. The game is rated M. You're really going to tell me that I can't swear at someone else, but I can shoot them? I can blow them up with a grenade? I can, you know, get behind them and watch a very violent stabbing animation death, but I can't say the F-bomb? Really? Like, and you can argue, well, that's Activision. Okay, alright. But this is Treyarch's game. And if they can't stand up to Activision for that, you know, there is a degree of responsibility for it. And that's just one example. On the whole, I would say Treyarch is not to blame for a lot. But I do think the game has flaws inherently tied to the developers. I really do. The lack of communication between the people who developed this game, Treyarch, and the community. Treyarch could be a lot more vocal with us, and you could say, okay, well, Activision is, you know, they're keeping their mouths shut. They're forcing them to be silent. Fair. But again, it's Treyarch's game. I don't know. It's hard, because at the end of the day, it's Activision's fault. I would say 95 to 90% of it is Activision, not Treyarch. But that's not to say Treyarch is off the hook 100% either. That preamble done. There's really, because of how pervasive Activision is to every company under their thumb, and the way that they always find a way to make the community hate the company, whether it's Sledgehammer Games, Infinity Ward, Treyarch, Beanox, Raven, you name it. Activision will always find a way to get in the way of the good graces of the community and the developers of the game. They just are, because Activision doesn't know how to keep their noses clean. They don't know how to keep their big mouth shut, and they don't know how to stay silent. Right? They just don't. They don't know how to be quiet. And that's their biggest issue. They don't know how to be quiet. So, if Activision is always going to screw this up for every gaming studio under their thumb, what can What is a decision that they can make that would be unanimously loved by the community? When I say unanimous, I don't mean truly unanimous. That's not possible, obviously. But to a certain extent, fairly close to unanimous. And I do think zombies is a way to go. I understand that people are getting bored of it. I understand that, you know, people are maybe tired of the repetition and the failed attempts at something new. Like Outbreak. Outbreak was trash. I did not enjoy Outbreak. I liked what it was going for. I hated the execution. Good concept, bad execution. You know, you have that. You have Modern Warfare Zombies. Outbreak, but worse, right? Like, there are things that did not work in Zombies, but obviously there's things that did. Otherwise, we wouldn't be playing Zombies right now as I'm talking. And I do stand by that if Activision said, let's make a game of every map in every mode of Zombies into one unanimous thing, you know, maybe throw in some extra intel about Dr. Monty, the Shadow Man, you know, the... Don't... what would the term be? I guess pussyfoot, right? I mean, that's a legitimate term. Don't pussyfoot around the origins of Group 935 being a Nazi group in World at War. You know, don't be worried about putting in some real gore and some extreme situations. Like, don't be cowardice. Show the game mode as it was shown when it was released. Show it as it's meant to be shown. If you do that, you stay true to the story, you don't mess with anything, and you just make a very simple linear progression, I really do think that would be a forever Call of Duty that they could forever market. Yeah, you could have a store in there if you really wanted. I don't think that would be a good idea, but if that's what it took, I think having a store that's criticized is worth having in the game if it means to have the game at all. Without it, I don't see what they can do. I've also had the thought, maybe do like a Call of Duty the third mode and have it be every zombies map, every survival map, every you know, every zombies, survival, extinction, every single one. Every third mode. There are Spec Ops, you know. Every single third mode. The raid stuff from Modern Warfare 2. 2022. Modern Warfare 2 2022. That's another thing they could do. Have every third mode into one game. You could do that. And I think that would be good. I think the community would enjoy it. Because it shows that you care. Heck, do a bundle. Here's an idea. $100 game. $100. Every COD campaign ever. Remastered. Modern day graphics. With the original mechanics. You could say this is a AAA game. And it's a history. You know, $100. I think 100 would be overkill. I would see people defending it. Maybe $60, $70. I feel like it'd be better $40, but I don't want to say $100 initially because that was the initial idea I had when I was thinking this out loud to myself. But the point remains, like, this is, I think, the 26th Call of Duty. There are so many things that have happened over the years, and yet they refuse to do a best of. They refuse to do a compilation. They refuse to do something that encompasses the history of the franchise that built a generation of gamers. Like, okay, you could say no gaming company's ever done that. Wrong. Master Chief Collection. Halo and Master Chief Collection is the perfect example of this. Every Forge mode, every firefight mode, you name it, everything in every game that has been and ever will be, of games that have ever been released in one game. And I think it was a full retail price, $60. And there's not even microtransactions in it. And yet, it's probably one of the most bought games of all time. If not in Microsoft, definitely within the Halo series. Like, I don't see why Activision refuses to do what makes sense. Refuses to listen to common sense. You have Call of Duty. You have a game that was known for being the United States Army, Marine, propaganda machine, with history as rich as gaming itself, and yet you refuse to do a best of series. Why? Why are they leaving money on the table? I truly don't get it. I have tried so hard to think of so many reasons as to why that would be the case. Why they don't want to show it. Why they don't want to take the best zombie maps and put them into one game. Why they don't want to take the best or all the campaigns and put them into one game, you know, and have fun with it. Like, that's something that the developers could legitimately have fun with, you know? Like, I think they would legitimately have fun doing something like that. But no. No, they refuse to do that, and they keep making new slop that's not good anymore because the developers are getting creatively worn out. They're getting tired, worn down, and it's not sustainable. We can't expect good games anymore because without having the time to really think about what they're doing, how can a developer be expected to come up with something? It's Activision's fault. It really is. I mean, I don't know. That's just been on my mind lately. My point here is, I think there is a way forward for Call of Duty to be in the good graces of the community, to be loved again, to be cherished again. I just don't think it's what Call of Duty has been doing. And until they fix that course, I don't see it ever changing. Matter of fact, what about that news that Warzone might get canceled, huh? How's that? How's that tickle your fancy? Warzone may get canceled. Never thought I'd be saying those words, but I'm glad I am. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like Warzone. It's fun sometimes with friends. That's about it. I'm willing to bet that the prison map, Rebirth Island, and Area 22, whatever it is, are the only ones that are actually populated with players. You know, it's no wonder it's going the way of the dodo. It should go the way of the dodo. It deserves to. It's not a good game. At least it's not anymore. They've done the pooch so many times. It's not Warzone's fault. Oh well. Sucks to suck, I guess, you know? I don't know. I really do hope that Warzone gets canceled so that maybe Call of Duty can start healing. Cancel Warzone, get rid of SBMM, own up to the lies that you told the community and the gaslighting, apologize for it, restructure the entire company of Activision, stop the yearly release cycle. These are all simple things that would change up Call of Duty as a whole. But you know what? I don't see why they wouldn't do it, because clearly what they're doing now isn't working. They've lost, what, 70% of players now since last December? I mean, what more is there to say? Honestly, what more is there to say? The game's terrible. Well, some people say the game is terrible. The company's terrible. Know that. People are leaving in droves, and nobody wants to see the game die. Truly, I don't think anybody really, in their heart of hearts, wants to see the game die, because they know what it once was. They know what the game used to represent. And they know what it could represent. They just also know what it doesn't represent. So. Oh well. Sure, it doesn't. I mean, if Activision doesn't want to listen to that, tough. Enjoy reaping what you sow. That's my rant. nice. I don't remember what the challenges are for the special camos. Alright, 10 Mangler kills. Napalm Burst. Alright, I can do that easy. Nope. Oh. Okay. Guess I got that.
I think some just went in my mouth.
We didn't get a Mangler to spawn every round. We need that. Hello, welcome back. Thank you for returning. I'm not gonna lie, I'm half falling asleep. I might actually take a nap. So, I'm on this. Oh, you got shower. Was it a good shower? Did you fall in the shower drain? So I'm on kind of this like weight loss journey. You know this, Hooper. And yeah. So sorry, I just totally blanked out. I'm really tired all the time, probably from a lack of eating, or at the very least my body getting used to not having as much food as it normally does. Because I'm doing portion control, not so much changing what I eat, but changing how much I eat. And I just, like today, for example, right? I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And my father came home, and it's Ash Wednesday, so I had 2 filet fishes from McDonald's and a handful of fries. And if that's all I have for the day, not bad. You know, it's not great. Not great. The 2 filet fishes definitely are pretty rough on the body, but overall, I would say it's not too shabby, you know? But man, am I tired. I'm very sleepy. Also, working doesn't help that. Oh, 10 mangler kills with the Psy. I actually have half a mind to stop streaming here and to go take a nap because I'm actually kind of falling asleep at the wheel here. So I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm so close to prestige. Let's go. Keep going. We're almost there. Don't stop. Don't stop. Won't stop. What? What do you want? Want to leave? Alright, my cat wants to leave the room. I'm tired. Thank you. You have a good grind fest. Yeah, I am gonna go take a nap. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. And remember, Substar loves you, even though I know you, and Jesus loves you. Have a great day. Take care, you guys. Thanks for joining. Happy 2 months, Apocalypse Super. Take care. And goodbye.